Okay, after 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia and X to mount the Chocobo. We're gonna have to try that. We are gonna have to try that. R3, not L3. Oh my god, I was hoping it would be the Final Fantasy X whistle. When you ride alone. Oh, we can ride a Chocobo! Okay, so there's a gallop. Rein in. Okay, so gallop.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Whoa! Oh my god, look! Jill is on one too. And then Torgal's just on her own. Oh my god, this is so cool! Let's go, Ambrosia, let's go! Is there fighting on this thing, though? Let's find out. No! No way! Oh my god. What the heck is this? Come on. Oh my god. We are so far from the original fight, Ambrosia. Oh my god. This is brutal. This is reckless. Yes, it was. Okay, we got Bighorn over here.
No mistakes.
You know what? Fighting with Ambrosia is a little funny, but I guess I won't complete any of the fighting stuff right now. I want to go home.
That'll do, girl.
Oh, okay. And she's gone. Okay. All right. I came back because I wanted to heal up. There should be a... Yes, there is a merchant over here.
What you after?
Some items.
Maybe lighten your load first?
Okay, okay. Now I need
What
it.
you after? Thanks very much.
All right. Let's head back. No more side quests. Okay. Back to the hideaway. Gav is back, so I think we have a plan. Or at least we'll come up with one.
Where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
Let's go find him.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
All right.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
All right.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
Oh my god, back to Rosaria.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Yo.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield.
You're just picking this up now?
And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
This doesn't feel like it's gonna be so simple. Something is gonna happen. Alright, so I think they unlocked a lot of stuff that would make it a more open experience. There, Otto's counter is now open. So we can do a couple of hunts, I think, from this one. That's what it looks like to me. New facilities. Okay, the aligned reports are back. The patrons whisper, the hunt board. See, it's a hunt board. It's exactly a hunt board. Okay, the beautiful thing about this game is that they got so many things from previous Final Fantasies, and these are all like amazingly good things from previous Final Fantasies, and they're just, it's all coming together. Like a lot of them, like I've had this sentiment, this feeling throughout playing the game, but so far, like the hunt board is the only thing that exactly comes into mind right now. But I just know there are more, so I just need a little bit more time to think about what the others were. But I just know there are more. But the hunt board, I absolutely love that. The hunts were really fun in FF12. I was a little overpowered doing some of the hunts back then, but they were still pretty fun.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Okay, we have a couple of quests to do. Let's see if there are any more. Okay, this is the main quest. But before we do that, let's do the rest of the side quests.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
That makes him sound like he's horny.
That broom's as ragged as...
Hello, hello.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Okay, ask about Vivian.
One would think.
One would think that my role was abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Okay. Commas are a thing, you know. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And, of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to disappoint the storied Ninetales as your tutor. Only to disregard her expert advice. About coming to the hideaway.
I admit,
when I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canver, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the outlaw among my pupils. But nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life, and we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. One is wont to uncover that which others would go to to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. Who the hell's our mutual friend? Okay, but instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease of life, as personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no less.
Far more reputable fellowship.
Than anything in the academic world, I assure you. That's pretty nice. How about the Crystalline Dominion?
My beloved homeland.
The crossroads of Valisthea, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm. Its mother crystal yields more shards than any other, and its lands even now remain untouched by the Blight. It is a blessed country indeed.
Or at least
It was, until Sanbreque elected to invade and establish a new holy capital upon Twinside, heretofore neutral shores. It pains me to see the land I loved so changed, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I knew the Emperor Sylvester had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Oriflamme, the seat of the Holy Empire since its inception, seemed too audacious a move even for him. I'm reading too fast, I should probably slow down.
allow me to educate you.
Alright, so the state of the realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can now view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea. Revisit any of the Nine Tails past lessons or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit.
Of course.
Alright, let's see. The Grand Cast. Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use R1 and L1 to cycle through the pivotal milestones in Clive's adventures. Clive Rossfield. Oh, I see. So this is like a easy... Oh. Born in the stables of Roslith Castle, Clive's personal steed. That's really nice. And obviously we have Jill here. Born a princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in the Roslith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister. That's Joshua, right? When she waved the brothers farewell on the day they departed for Phoenix Gate, little did she know of the misfortune that awaited both of them and her. Okay. Alright. Puppy! Puppy. Okay. Aww. Alright. This little bitch. After the annexation of Rosaria. Okay, wait, we read that already. Oh my god! We know he died. And what about Sir Wade? Oh no, so he really died. Wait, no, actually. They like to mislead us a lot. Look what it says for Joshua. There. Second son upon the night of the Imperial invasion. Alright, from the flames rose a second icon of fire whose murderous rampage laid both the castle and the Phoenix low. Oh, so it doesn't even say... Oh. Whoa. That's really cool. Okay.
Very good.
Alright. Okay, let me... Is that down? How do we get there? How do we get there? So the lift... Black Hammer Forge. Oh, okay, okay. So we don't go down. We go here. I don't think there's anything new in the forge. Yeah.
I think it's alright to touch him.
Who? Alright, we can head down here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to explore here. There's an atrium? Wait, hang on. Before anything, I kind of want to go to the atrium. Oh. Oh, that's Clive's thing. His quarters.
And you say Sid built this place?
Whoa, this atrium's crazy. It's huge. What the hell's up? Let's go upstairs. What the hell's up there? I wonder what happened to Lost Wing. Hey, no crystals. Look at that. Oh, and I see a chest.
Dress is simply fabulous. In it, though.
Goblin coin. Okay. Alright, we have a way to get to the bunks from here. Oh, what is this? Compendium of Rosarian Verse. Oh, the rills run red with brave men's blood, and to talons flows in flood, then out to sea. But those same souls whose souls are touched by flames in phoenix claws are clutched, and ne'er shall die. So dry thine eyes, thy groom is gone, but in thy blade his light lives on, and so shall he. I think I butchered that.
There was a time I only had eyes for Otto. But then I saw the light, and his name is Cold.
I wonder if she
The way
changes.
he looks at you like a frightened fawn who's lost his mother. Oh, if only I could shoot an arrow through his heart. There was a time I only had
Okay.
eyes.
Okay, girl. Good luck with that. A hopeless romantic. Okay, what else? Oh, shit. Okay. Patron's Whisper. The Alliant Reports. Okay, we have the reading table. Let me activate this quest first. Before I clear up everything. Hey, it's much bigger. He's alive! That weirdo is still alive. But what's in here? His study? Hey, it is. Foundations of Alcestean Botany. Okay. After exercising from the trunk, dry for 3 to 5 turns of the sun until brittle to the touch. Grind in a mortar and add warm curl milk to remedy gout, melancholy, and moon sickness. Caution, recommend when harvesting as the host may grow disquieted. And this is... Oh my god, that's a lot of words. I'm sorry. You guys could pause and read that, but I ain't gonna bother.
Won't be long now, Martel. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Oh my god, it's not even the same guy.
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Why not?
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news.
Why
for
is
a
he giving me
change.
money for it, though?
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Martell
Hear that,
apples.
Martell? Today's finally the day.
Is Martell the girl that we saved? The one right outside Lost Wing? Okay, alright, so I'll head into my chambers first. I'll read up on some stuff. And then before I leave, I'm gonna go head for the hunts and stuff. Oh, what is in here? Off limits. That means you... But why? Why is this off limits? Oh, that might be Jill's quarters. Oh no. It's Karen's. Of course it is. Wait, then where does Jill stay? Oh, hey, Guts.
Those men didn't hurt Martha, did they? Think it's alright to touch him?
I love that his voice sounds like that, despite being like one of the biggest guys you'll ever see. Alright. Okay, a bird by any other name. Oh, from Jill. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we suffer another two apart. Aw. I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart? You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Oh, what does that mean? I mean, she has loved him ever since. We can go out from here? I assume we can add a feather here. Oh, what is that? Oh, it is. Ambrosia's tact. Crafted specifically for Clive's childhood chocobo, Ambrosia. Aww. Okay, let's try to go down from here. Oh. Okay, guess we can't really do anything. Okay. We got a new song, I think. I don't know, there's always like a notification on this thing. What did we find, man? I don't see anything new. Unless there was a different menu.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
There's always trouble in Rosaria.
That room's as ragged as goat's locks.
Okay.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martell.
Martell. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
You're welcome.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
Oh, there are more.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Aw.
Blimey, these take me back.
I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Do I have to go back to him? You gotta be kidding me.
So much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
All right.
That was the last of the apples.
Don't mind if I do.
I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
All right.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
All right. Let's ask about her first.
Business is busy.
On top of my regular duties here at the Whisper, Otto has piled countless other tasks, from transcribing and sorting Stola reports to penning needful missives. Not that I'm complaining, mind. I enjoy writing. I have ever since I learned my letters from Jara back in the old hideaway. I won't claim to have been his best student, though. That honor goes to Shirley. Still, I'd like to think Jara would be proud of me, too, were he with us today. That's a little sad.
Words are immortal.
Okay, they live on in others. If the words are your own, so too will you. Do you know who told me that? It was Jara, in our last lesson before Titan came. It stayed with me ever since his passing, and inspired me to become what I am today. I imagine we survivors all have a story like that, of someone who remains with us, even though they're gone. Whew.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Okay, Patron's Whisper. Completing side quests will earn Clive renown. Oh, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's mess to view current renown level and accept my donations available. Ooh. Respect. Talk of the Tea House. Alright, so I have 55 renown. So that's what this thing is. I see. 400 ability points. What the heck? Don't mind if I do.
All yours.
I think. Berserker Ring. Whoa. Oh, okay. So it's a rating. It's a rating system. Okay. So I'm free to get any of them. That's cool.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
All right, Gout.
Clive. Anything
All right.
catch your eye?
There are no quests, unfortunately.
Always something in there.
Man,
What are you doing?
I wish I took them. Anyway, ask about Gout.
Oh, same old.
Otto's got me reading through the reports coming in from our allies and picking out what problems need dealing with now and what can be saved for later. It was still early days back at the old place. I could just about handle the job myself. State of the world now, though. I need D's help. D's. D's. No. I need help to sift through. I need help to sift through it all. Okay. And that's just the sifting. Actually, solving any of the problems is a whole other headache. The curse breakers take the urgent stuff, and we're still stuck waiting for volunteers to handle the rest. So if you ever find yourself at loose ends, and, well, you know where to find me. Ask about the 5 years. Okay. So much has happened since that night. Feels like a lifetime ago. But we'll never forget those who didn't make it. Kenneth, Martel, they're still with us in our hearts.
Sid.
And Sid, when I found out he was gone, I thought that was it for us.
He's still with us too.
But he's still with us too. With us and you. You took his name and gave us hope when we had none. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is, don't be a stranger, eh? A hideaway ain't nothing without its Sid. That makes me miss Sid so much. A hideaway ain't nothing without its Sid.
Don't be a stranger, eh?
Alright, let's go. Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board.
Okay.
It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not. I knew that already. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all the Mughals. There are more of you? Oh my god, he's so cute. Alright, so I need you to slay them all.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Alastia are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's so good to have someone, to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here, then keep an eye on all the billets that get posted on the board. So if there is it billet? Billets? I'm not sure. Alright, I'll do these later. They take a toll and they're whoa, it's been 2 hours already. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, let's move on. View the hunt board. What do you have for me? Okay, reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted at the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks. Oh, I killed this thing though. Oh, and I just collected the... Okay, I collected it. Angel of Death. Interesting. Where can this be found? Clairview and Sanbrec. The Broken Hilt, Rosaria. Where the hell is the Broken Hilt? Oh, we'll see. Anyway, I gotta head back to the furrow. And then I'm just gonna, fast travel to the quest.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Oh, look at Torgal. Playing with the kids.
The curse breakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die?
Aw.
She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Alright. Moving on. Martel apples. Hey, displayed in Clive's chambers. That's nice. Okay. Off I go. Let's move. I think I'm ready.